Hey guys, I'm here in Bentonville, Arkansas. Came down for a long weekend with my wife to celebrate our 29th anniversary. And it's also a good opportunity for me to get out and do some mountain biking and, more importantly, test out our recently completed Tanglefoot Moonshiner. Alright, first of all, let me just say, I am not a real aggressive mountain biker. I consider myself more of a trail rider. For the most part, I like flow trails. I like some rough trails as long as they're not too steep. And so yeah, I'm not going to be doing a lot of jumps. I like to keep my tires on the ground. And so, the type of riding I do, the Tanglefoot Moonshiner, which is a fully rigid, what I would consider a trail bike, is absolutely perfect for that kind of riding. So, I'm having an absolute blast on this bike. All right, so after 3 days on the Moonshiner, I want to give you my first impressions. Of course, the Moonshiner is a fully rigid trail bike, but it also can handle up to a 3-inch tire, which gives you some suspension. in Bentonville, I was able to ride the blue intermediate trails and the green beginner trails with no problem at all. In fact, the large tire volume gives you so much grip that I had a lot of confidence going up and down hills and going into the corners. I never once felt that I would lose grip or that the bike was going to slide out from under me. One of the advantages of not having suspension on the bike is that when you're climbing, you get the full advantage of having a rigid frame, so you're not losing any energy in a suspension fork. And this bike climbs really well, and I found myself using the drop bars quite a bit, and especially when I'm climbing. So of course there are some trails that this bike is not really suited for. Anything super steep or with a lot of jumps I would tend to avoid, but frankly for my riding style and my skills, I was going to avoid those trails anyway. I think the biggest thing that surprised me about the Moonshiner is just how agile it is. Even with the large volume tires and kind of the upright riding position, it felt really, really agile and was able to handle all of the twisty flow trails and quick turns that I needed to make, and that was, to me, the most impressive and surprising part about this bike. It really felt agile and fun. So we'll put together a separate video to talk about all of the parts and components that we put on this bike. I will say, if you are interested in a Tanglefoot Moonshiner, check out our website. We've got frames and all the parts to do custom builds, so we'd love to help you build a Tanglefoot Moonshiner of your own. Check it out at ottawabikeandtrail.com.